Yes, a beautiful weekend. Yeah, I'm just here to give you the weekly outlook. So I'm talking about next week, the outlook of next week. What are we expecting the dollar to perform? Yeah, the dollar closed bullish yesterday as the week concluded. So remember the DXY higher time frame, we are bullish because of the most recent weekly break of structure. So we're still on our complex pullback, as you could see on the daily, and as we've been proceeding downwards, you've been seeing the order flow legs, yeah, pointing down. So these are typical bearish order flow legs. So what happens whenever a price breaks a certain level or a certain external range liquidity is taken out? Price always have to go towards the internal range liquidity. So according to what we see on DXY, we have a beautiful fair value gap which was left behind, and this is the one. So this fair value gap, I'm hoping that price starting on Monday, Tuesday, it happens to buy, and this buy, we buying towards our context area where we hoping to frame some shorts towards the downside. So short term we still bearish on the dollar, long term we are bullish. So this is my expectations on the dollar next week. We hoping to buy maybe Monday and Tuesday, then maybe midweek we now start selling it off to the downside. So my final drawn liquidity, according to what I have here, the drawn liquidity should be this bearish fair value gap, of which if you are to trade Monday, Tuesday, you only have to wait for confirmations on 1 hour, wait for a market maker buy model to play in, then you take some counter trade longs towards this fair value gap. But it's such a dangerous thing to do. For me, I always wait for price to come to my context area, and I always wait and trade in line with the main trend. So this is what I'm expecting for the dollar, and this is my overall target. This is my daily demand. This is where I'm hoping to see that price really reacts off. So this is my buy zone long time on DXY. Unless this zone gets broken down, then now I'll shift bearish again. But this is my point of invalidation. So when we go into silver, we've been really going up. We've been really doing so good. But currently we're having couple of fair value gaps. There's this other one that I haven't marked. Yeah, we also have this fair value gaps that we see. So what price is likely to do? Let me just go to daily. I say yo is evident enough. Daily is evident enough. I'm gonna be using daily. Daily, what we have our daily fair value gap. This is where I'm expecting price to retrace towards on the daily fair value gap before it continues to this buy side liquidity. So daily fair value gap, expect for a retracement, meaning we have to go to 1 hour. This is where we're gonna be watching the retracement. Yes, so what I'm expecting, all this inducement to be taken out. Yeah, we have some kind of liquidity which we need to take out. Price taps the price should tap this daily fair value gap, then we would wait for a market structure shift or a market maker buy model to see that we could buy, targeting the buy side. Yes, liquidity resting above. So this is what you simply see on the daily. Our context area is our bullish fair value gap. This is what we have for silver. Then gold has been so aggressive so much. Here we don't really have a context area, and this fair value gap, the last fair value gap we have here, it seems to be so far. So I'll have to go to 4 hour. I just mark the closest fair value gap that I would simply use for entry. This is where I'm expecting gold now to do what? To retrace before continuing upside. We're still buying off of gold. So when we talk about futures, Nasdaq, I'm holding shorts. I'm still in after Nasdaq gave us a bearish another bearish order flow leg. Ultimately, after taking out this liquidity, bearish fair value leg, which means it left behind an area of the bearish fair value gap, of which I used it as my entry. So my entry is here, stop loss above this swing high. So Nasdaq, we're still holding it towards this area of demand. Yeah, this is my next target, as you could say. Nasdaq, we're still also on a complex pullback, as you could see. Weekly, yeah, weekly we're still bullish. Yeah, this is just a complex pullback. Yes, and we literally retracing back to our weekly area of order block, because the fair value gap maybe is likely to fail. So when I come to 4 hour, this is where now my entry is. Since I swing, my entry, I normally enter on 1 hour and off 4 hour, depending on the time frame of my context. So I'm still hoping for BTC to drop. So when you talk about BTC already I've talked about it. I've been talking about Nasdaq. So Nasdaq and US30, the same context. US30 has reached my context area. This is H4. So what I'm hoping to see that it starts now flashing down to this area of demand. So all setups for S&P 500, US30 and Nasdaq are all the same. So we're looking for shorts. Again, now oil we've been really buying so nicely, though I'm still waiting for this liquidity to be taken out. Yeah, I'm still waiting for a pullback towards this area of imbalance, so that we can see that we can still continue towards the 91 point something level. Yeah, this is US oil. It's been really doing so good. Yes, so US oil, just wait for this area of imbalance to be retraced towards, then we continue to look for more buys to the upside. So lastly, haven't I talked about? We talked about the DXY. The DXY, we're hoping for a bullish move Monday, Tuesday, and gold, silver, we're hoping for a bearish move Monday, Tuesday. That will be the retracement. And also gold, a bearish move, a retracement Monday or Tuesday. Nasdaq, we're still on a retracement. We're still selling because we're still on a pullback. US30, we're still on pullback. SP 500, this one hasn't given me a clear entry zone. Yeah, price is literally reacting at this area of the mitigation block. Yeah, so the reaction is still within here. Yeah, this area of the mitigation block. So maybe it will be relevant for shorts, but I'll be watching Nasdaq. So this is what I had for the coming next week. Have a beautiful weekend.